Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rova's Rants. Before we get started, I'm going to take a second to ask you to hit the subscribe and like button, then move over to that bell, click the bell, and then click the all so that you're notified each time there's a stream that goes onto YouTube. That helps feed the algorithm and it will help me spread my page. Thank you for doing that. And today's episode will be on the Nflpa, so the NFL Players Association unit, going all in on Deshaun Watson. They've hired bigwig lawyer Jeffrey Kessler, who in the past has defended other NFL athletes like Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, Ezekiel Elliott, Jerry Rice, all names we all know if you're into football. He has decided to use the defense that the NFL does not investigate and suspend players the same way they do owners of the NFL, that the players are held to a higher standard than the owners. In the past, owners like Robert Kraft have been involved in, sexual solicitation. He received zero reprimand. Daniel Schneider was involved in workplace misconduct. He was fined $10 million. He was still able to keep his team, but had to have his wife take over the day-to-day operations. Then you have Jerry Jones, who had his cowboy cheerleaders being videotaped in the locker rooms, in the change rooms. He also did not receive any penalties, any suspensions. They continue to be able to maintain ownership and run their teams, profit from the organizations, whereas players in the past who have been brought up on the same sexual harassment or misconduct charges have been suspended for games. It looks that rumors state that the NFL is looking to suspend Deshaun Watson for as long as a year, which is a very long time, quite a few games. This bigwig that they've hired, Jeffrey Kessler, who again wants to use the different treatment of the owners versus the players. Believes that is unacceptable. How is it that the owners get away with doing the exact same thing that a player may be accused of? There are no criminal charges against Deshaun Watson. Twice the indictment failed through the grand jury, so that these are all civil cases. So what will the NFL do? Will they suspend him for an entire year or more or less? My opinion is that he will probably still get suspended. The NFL does not like to be embarrassed or, their name tarnished. So he will be brought up on misconduct. So I suspect he'll probably get about 6 to 8 games is my prediction. Again, I'm just guessing. I don't feel he will get away with nothing because there are so many accusations against him. But let's see what this Jeffrey Kessler can do for him. Tell me in the comment section what you think will happen to Deshaun and whether you think he should be suspended. And if you think he should be suspended, for how many games. We'll come back as soon as there's an update as to the status of Deshaun's suspension or non-suspension for the year. It was already stated by Roger Goodell that we would have an answer before the start of preseason, which is in August. So let's see how this turns out. Again, the Nflpa going all in on Deshaun, hiring a big-time lawyer to defend him with his accusations. Let's see if he's suspended. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you soon.